Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for our Start From Scratch series on Haut-Beyleron. So last episode we had some contracts underway. Now I remember why I don't normally do contracts in game, especially the high ticket value contracts, is because they take a really long time to complete. So what I mean by that is Field 26 we've got a plough contract underway. I believe it is now completed, but Field 26 is massive. So if we just fly out over field 26, you can see where I've ploughed. So this literally took me, using a worker, probably about 3.5 hours to complete. So although it is a $20,000 contract, it effectively leaves us. I mean, I can't just do 3 hours of ploughing for an episode. So I'm gonna have to reconsider my contract strategy long term. This guy's done too. So this contract wasn't too bad on field 13 and field 47. So I had a contract as well. So you can see it's taken so long that the next step in the process for the farmer has. So it looks like we've been limed here, and they're growing something. So the contracts have taken so long that the game has moved on. So hopefully I've still got these contracts to collect, which I do. So let's collect that. So what was that? 2,000, 8,000. Alright, so we've slept for one day just to recoup those contracts. And we are going to check out used vehicle sales. So let's see what we've ended up with here. It's the wrong menu. No, it's not. There's nothing for sale. Okay, that's handy. Alright, let's quickly check our contracts. So what we're going to try and plan to do is... let's have a look. So we've got a couple available. Not really too worried about what we've got at the moment. What I'm interested in trying to do is secure a good used vehicle. So let's sleep again. And we're going to let our solar panels generate us some income while we're sleeping here. So we should get about 12 grand per day on average with the 4 panels. So let's see what we end up with. I didn't take any notice of what we ended up with last sleep cycle. So we're getting up there, 200,000 into November. So we're midway through fall, coming into winter. Looks pretty gloomy. So let's have a look what we've got in the used vehicle department. Nothing great. What do we got in the contract department? So we've still got a few contracts on the go. Okay, so a few of these are disappearing. A couple of fertilizing contracts, harvesting contracts. Still got some ploughing contracts. So I am open to doing ploughing contracts of my own, but I do want to use my own equipment just to make it a little bit quicker. So let's go and sleep again. So I'm still keen to try and get some good used equipment. This is precisely the strategy of having the solar panels down, because I can sleep with nothing else on. And so here we are, moving into winter now, so that's nice. I wonder if I've got snow turned on. Let's have a quick look at that. Alright. So snow is on, so I will leave that on for now, just to sort of get a feel for... Oh, here we go. Class Arion 66 or 610. It's not a bad little tractor, to be honest. So let's see what sort of engine we can get in there. 205 horsepower, 100 grand. Probably not. Narrow tyres, that's pretty cool. That'll be good for fertilizer work. Wheel weights, we don't need wheel weights. Standard. Interesting. How much for just the base model engine? 145 horsepower, 66,000. Okay, let's have a look at the Lizard subsoiler actually. So it's in the plough section. This is my go-to. Needs 320 horsepower, so that's going to be no good to me. I think what we'll do is we'll try and wait for a more powerful tractor to come available. It's not a bad option, but I think we can do a little bit better for the work we're trying to do. So I want to try and stick to maybe cultivating contracts, I think. So having the cultivating contracts will be good because they're relatively quick. Just want to take in this view quickly. Love how the trees look when it comes into the wintry months. Alright, used vehicles, let's have a look. Okay, no tractor. Oh, we do have a tree harvester, that's not going to help us. Quickly check what sort of contracts are on the go at the moment. So I'd imagine as we get into winter, the contracts will start to dry up a little bit. Okay, so let's cruise on through for another day. Alright, we might not get snow this year, but we'll see. Okay, 8,000, so we are losing a bit of money, but that's just because of winter. Geez, we're really light on with the the used equipment. Alright, let's just sleep again. So I am sleeping a lot, but it is the nature of the mode. We're just trying to set things up a little bit, how we want to proceed. And the added benefit is we do get paid every time we sleep because of our solar panels. So we are leveraging that as part of the strategy. And there we go, we've got some snow, so that looks pretty cool. Still making 11 grand though from those solar panels, which is good. Wow, we're just unlucky with the selections here for products. I mean, this map does look quite good under snow, I must say. Alright, snow's gone. Let's see what we got in the used vehicles. Not much. So really after a tractor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep trying here, because I don't want to burn up too much time doing contracts without the ability to do other stuff. We really need a tractor for that, because I want to sort of layer in the contracts while I'm doing my own work. Okay. So these, I'd imagine, these soybeans have withered. Yep. Because we've got seasons on, we didn't harvest them. Still nothing. Can't believe it. Alright, let's try one more. As they say, 15th time is a charm. It's very unusual to not get... we've only had one tractor in all these cycles, so it's unusual to have just one tractor. Usually you get a good spread of equipment. Okay, what do we got? Oh, 8RX. Now we're talking. So it's 35% off. 357 horsepower. Very hefty weight. 3-meter tracks. EU tracks. Okay. So what sort of engine can we get in this? Up to 458 horsepower. So this is going to wipe out quite a bit of our cash. Now this is a good option. However, for 225,000, it's going to wipe out our bank balance, and we're still not going to have much of an ability to do anything with it. So I think I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to go give it one more. I think what we're probably going to have to do is we're going to have to build out a smaller fleet of tractors and implements and then gradually upgrade them. I think that might be a better strategy. So we're getting some decent income out of that solar panel, which is good. Alright, still got nothing. We're getting some good money now. Let's just go one more. I mean, I probably should have picked up the Axion, the class Axion. That might have been a better purchase. Get a small cultivator. Alright, come on. Still the same. What? Oh, we are getting the raw end of the deal here. Alright, let's go one more. I mean, all we're doing is building up our cash, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And if it worst come to worst, if we did need to lease some equipment, we probably could. But I think if we don't get anything this time, we're just going to dive into some contracts before we run out for the year. So what have we got? So I've got my eyes on these cultivating contracts. Yeah, so a large cultivator. Fertilizers, I want to stay away from that. Harvesting, that'll take forever. Ploughing, that'll take forever. Sowing, might not be that'll take a little while. Okay, let's have a look at the used equipment. Wow, I cannot believe how crap some of these used vehicles have been. Wow, that is ordinary. Okay, let's do these 2 cultivating contracts before they disappear. So let's borrow those items, so they're for field 11. So I don't know if you can skip forward on the day. Oh, hang on. Do we need a front weight for this? That was unusual. Alright, let's head over to field 11. Yeah, I hadn't seen that before, where it does a bit of a wheelie sort of situation. Anyway, let's just cruise on over. Now, I have changed the sound mix a little bit for this episode, so I've upped the volume on the implements and the machinery just to sort of showcase the sound a little bit more. So listening back to the episode, I'm happy with the voice level. I just want the tractors to sound a little bit more prominent. I really do love the sound design in this version of the game. It's really been elevated. Sounds very authentic and cool. Geez, this cultivator barely just fits on the road actually. So you can see there on the billboard, Zalonka, which has been announced as part of the DLC launching in November. For the premium expansion or premium edition, depending on which way you go. Alright. Quite a nice part of the map up here actually. Got the sort of windy road in the valley here. Does feel like it's a fair drive. Right, let's get this cultivator unfolded and not take out this white car. Okay, so I'm just going to overlap it slightly. Get that worker underway and back to our contracts menu. So we have just got, yes, let's get this one underway as well. So field 21. So this will probably take, I reckon, maybe 45 to an hour. Let's see. Alright, where's this guy got to go? Field 21, so I think that's already lit up for us on the map, which is handy. Field 21, cool, not too far. So what do we got here? This is the Duitsvar FarmCon 23 special, maybe. I do notice the Duitsvars do have a slightly different engine note over and above the John Deeres. Yeah, it's especially noticeable, not just on the Duitsvar, but the other tractors when going uphill. So if we zoom in a little bit, you can sort of hear what I mean. As the engine gets a bit of load on it, the RPMs increase. The note of the engine changes as the weight of the implement up the hill. Very nice. Okay, where is this field? 21, not too far. I do like this cultivator actually as well. Nice vibrant red from the Kuhn brand. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. If anyone knows if I'm saying it incorrectly, let me know in the comments below. I believe these are German, but I could be incorrect. Alright, here we are, field 21. So let's head on over to the end here. Oh, this is nice and wide too. Have a go at this. This must be like 6 meters, just about. Okay, so this should make short work of this one. Yeah, this is a little bit more our speed, I think, in terms of how long this is going to take. Right, let's get another contract. Okay, harvesting, not really interested in harvesting. Got 2 cultivating. This baling one will take... Ooh, got to pick up the bales. Fertilizing might be alright. I reckon I might do that one myself, so let's borrow those. Okay, cool. Contract on field 11 is 10% completed, so that's already pretty quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is look that up. So the good thing about this spreader is it has got quite a wide throw on it. So let's go back to the shop. Big bag, solid fertilizer. Okay. So hopefully one of these pallets will do it. Which field do we need to go to? Field 8. So fair drive, but we'll head on over. Get this map a bit reduced. So I do like the Valtra tractors as well. Very nice unit. This Amazon spreader, this is probably my go-to fertilizer spreader in game. I mean, just the working width on it, and so how much area you can cover and how quickly. It just makes life very, very easy for solid fertilizer application. I mean, the spreader itself is not too expensive, especially if you pick up a usedie. Very good value. Alright, so how far away are we? Got a fair way to go. I know, about halfway. So I won't cut the video, I'll just keep talking as we're driving up there. So I think we hang out right here. Another thing I do like is the air brake feature. So when you hear that there. So very prominent, very sort of true to form for vehicles, machinery, anything with like hydraulics or air systems. Just a nice touch on the immersion factor. So we've got our worker over here on field 11 doing a nice job. Looks like he's done 2 or 3 passes so far. And field 8 is just here. So okay, let's see if we can't nail this in 1 or 2 passes. So let's turn the spreader on. Okay, we're covering that field nice and easy. So I'm just going to turn around here, try and get a good overlap happening. So pretty reasonable fertilizer usage too. Okay, so let's turn that off. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut down the working width a little bit here. So let's go get back out of here. R3, let's go probably that far. Okay, that's not going to do it. Oh, where is that bloody... Okay, turn off the spreader. So luckily we're not using any fertilizer while we're not moving. Change working width. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, turn on spreader. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so this should... So I've just reduced the working width slightly so we're not throwing out as much product. And we should be able to nail the rest of this field. Contract on field 8 finished. Beautiful. Okay, and let's collect that. Cool, that was an easy $1,000. Okay, what do we got? Alright, so obviously we've done that contract, so now we've been kicked out of that vehicle. This guy is less than halfway. And this guy's still got a fair way to go. Alright, let's go and have a look at used vehicles. Still got nothing. Excellent. I wonder if we could lease a tractor. We could probably look to do another contract actually. That's probably the most sensible thing to do right now. We've got a play-own contract, so that's going to take us up to... How long will it take to bale field 2, I wonder? It's a potato harvest, so that'll take a while. Field 31. Yeah, this one will take a while too. So we could probably tackle this one actually. Let's go have a check on how big field 31 is actually. Okay, field 31 is that one there, down the bottom. Yeah, let's do that one, I think. Okay, so let's borrow the items. So field 31, accept the contract, borrow the items. So these should all be... Right, so what we're going to need to do first is get this header onto the trailer. Okay, so we should be able to just detach that, hopefully in a better fashion than that. Okay, is that on? Okay, looks like it's on. You can tell I use these trailers all the time. Okay, so this should connect. Alright, let's try and auto drive this guy over with the worker menu. So if we go set destination, and then we'll go to that intersection, and this guy should drive there by himself. And then while that's happening, I'll drive this guy over manually. I may actually even follow it. Cool, so this trailer is going to be used to cart the harvest, obviously. See if we can catch up. So, new to console, the auto drive feature for FS22. FS19 we didn't have such features. But yeah, I've been using it quite a lot lately, and I've been finding it to be quite good. Initially when the game first came out, was not a fan of it. Tended to not work the way I was using it, but that could just be me. It's not to say that it was faulty at launch, but I feel with subsequent updates of the game, it's just become a lot more reliable. Like here, like the AI can navigate the bridge, all the obstacles really comfortably. Oh, hang on, don't want to run up the back of him. God, I got some speed. Slow down, buddy. So auto drive's a mod on console, PC. So PC players have had this feature for quite some time. Us console peasants haven't had such features in the mainstream game. So generally, as a rule of thumb, whatever is popular on PC and usually makes its way into the console titles. So things like Seasons as well. I'm pretty impressed with how this guy's been able to manage these turns. I mean, driving more realistically than I am, that's for sure. But the best thing about this feature is the not having to drive each vehicle over individually. So that's saved us so much time by not having to do 2 trips. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to park up this trailer. Actually, I'm going to park it over here because it's going to get in the way. And then we're going to get straight into harvesting. Okay, so good to remember, park it on this side. Alright, actually I'm going to start down this bottom corner because it's got a nice straight edge to follow. And what I'll do is I'll just line the worker up straight away. Okay, and I've got to remember which farm shop I've got to take it, or which sell point I've got to take it to. So in our contracts menu, so harvest sorghum field 31, take the product to Le Jardin des Farm shop. So if I go to sorghum, that one there, if I tag it, go back out to the menu, So it is up near field 7, it would appear. Okay, cool. It's nice and easy. Oh, you can see it over there as well. Right, how's that cultivating going? Not quite halfway. This guy is probably just hit over halfway. What was the capacity of our trailer, actually? Don't worry about me. Just knock over that giveaway sign. Alright, what we might do is we might leave this episode here. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one, where we'll continue our harvest here and get underway with some more contracts. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.